Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. What's going on, man? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the video. When the Baltimore Ravens, according to New York Post, are trying to cut Earl Thomas after his wife pulled the banger out on him, and he was cheating and possibly trying to void his contract. He signed I think a 4-year deal where $55 million, $32 million was guaranteed, and that's really the ticket to the guaranteed money. And basically, they trying to say that, oh, he wasn't that good for us last year. He struggled with defensive schemes. He freelanced too much. He caused friction between teammates, and now all the bad shit is coming out about his tenure with the Ravens last year. Now, remember, he was with Seattle, and he broke his leg the year before and didn't finish the season in. Seattle didn't bring him back. Despite making a Pro Bowl last year, all of a sudden now, they soured on Earl Thomas. You didn't hear about none of this coming out of Baltimore before this. And I follow football very closely. I'm not a Ravens fan, but I know a few Ravens fans that I ain't heard nothing bad about Earl Thomas other than Derrick. You know, he said something about Derrick Henry, and Derrick Henry made him a lead blocker. You know what I'm saying? That's the only real bad thing you heard about him. The Ravens defense was really good last year. Obviously, Lamar Jackson was fantastic. But at the end of the day, this is how I go, man. You know, he made a mistake, but he didn't pull the gun on his wife. And that's how the NFL go. People was laughing at Antonio Brown, wrong receiver, but they was mad at, clowning Antonio Brown for kept saying, how can you sign a contract and then they can just take away all your guaranteed money? And it happened to him twice. And he's speaking facts. Because it can happen to Earl Thomas. They can recoup that money if they want to. And the NFL gonna let them recoup that money, let them cut Earl Thomas, and then they might whiteball him out the league. Off a situation that every man, they got that money empowered and cheated on their wife damn near. His wife caused him to lose his job. Same thing with Ray Rice. Ray Rice got into it with his wife. Nobody asked about what his wife did. But his wife caused him to lose his job, And you got to stop fucking with these women, bro. Stop marrying these women and stop creating when you know you don't want to sit down and be a faithful father. When you done playing, your playing days is over with, and your balling days is over with, and you done playing in the streets, then settle down with a woman. Don't feel obligated to settle down with a woman because you might like her and you think she the one. If she the one, then you don't need to be cheating. Now, this broad can kill, his wife, this broad, can now cost him the rest of his career. He's talking about protect our privacy. They talking about voiding your contract, and that's what happened. When you have a situation like this, when you get into some trouble or, hit a speed bump or a big bump in this situation in your career or your life, and he's, man, he had an incident with, this guy, and, he been causing problems, and we really wanted to get rid of him anyway. So, this is how it's going to go. Ben Roethlisberger been involved in multiple allegations from college, and Pittsburgh ain't never threatened to cut him. Ray Lewis then caught a body, allegedly. And the Ravens stood by him. You keep going on and on. Peyton Manning put his scrotum allegedly on a girl fucking head in college. You hear nothing about that. Swept that under the rug, didn't they? You know what I'm saying, man? It's crazy, man. It's a crazy, crazy world. But like I said before, if I do have a son or somebody asks me their advice about pursuing a career in the National Football League, it'd be a hard no for me. Hard no. Because they ain't playing fair in that league. They ain't playing fair about money. They can void your contract, recoup your money, and your contract ain't even fully guaranteed. And they can come back and take your signing bonus money if you feel like, you want to retire. You can't even retire with your money. That's modern day. That's a modern day, high class, high caliber, high stakes slavery, bro. A lot of them niggas in high price slavery contracts, dog. For as much money as they make in the league, each team a couple years ago, got $250 million before a football was snapped. In TV money. That ain't even gate money and parking money and concession money and attendance money. $250 million. And don't forget, all the National Football League owners, This ain't their main sauce they dip in. You know, and they just being hella greedy, bro. Hella greedy. And don't give me they losing money. Billionaires have grossed $238 billion from March 15th to April 18th during the coronavirus. They still making money. It's just selfish, bro. That's why you get an education, you know, and you learn business and be an entrepreneur like Jamal Mashburn. Be like LeBron. You use this shit as a secondary income to build your primary income. You know, this is messed up, but they only do this to black athletes. You know what it is, man. They only do it to us. But we'll see what happened. But, you know, as soon as he had an issue, all of a sudden, he wasn't a good teammate, or he freelanced too much, or, he struggled with defensive schemes. I'll put that article link from New York Post in the description. But, hey, it is what it is. Until we stick up as people and start complaining about this shit and understand that we the chips in the dip in the whole situation, they're going to keep treating us any type of way. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to check out our NFL playlist. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All that links in the description. If you got business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests, want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, inscription. Best way to donate is to share the video. Let me know what y'all think about the Ravens trying to avoid ET contract. One time for the one time we gone.